This week's episode is sponsored by Dollhouse of Tampa Salon and Studio, where the inner doll is created. Styling services they offer are sew-ins, quick weaves, relaxers, facial waxing, eyelash extensions, and much, much more. It's time for you to find your inner doll. Contact Selena today at 813-802-6155, servicing the Tampa Bay and surrounding areas of Florida. And make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook. No longer will you be stung by outrageous nail prices. Contact Latina Queen Bee herself, servicing the Tampa Bay area. And you know what I heard? She even travels. 813-414-1405. That's 813-414-1405. Queen Bee Nail Hive. Come be pollinated. Hello. Vanessa Klinger here. I'm offering a special coaching session just for you. For those of you who feel as if there's no love in your life, I can help you find it by providing tools and techniques that will bring you immediate results. Go to www.vanessaklinger.com, schedule a session, and I'll take care of you. Stay in love. Hello, everyone. I am Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa morning show. We provide you with 100% free coaching at your service, raw, real enlightenment at its best. So come on in, enjoy the ride as we take you higher into the dimensions of God. It's a brand new season. I'm feeling amazing and everything is going your way. You guys ready? Let's go. Hello, everyone. How are you? I am Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa morning show, where we provide you with 100% free coaching at your service, raw, real enlightenment at its best. So come on in, enjoy the ride as we take you higher into the dimensions of God. How you guys doing on this fun, fantastic, funky Friday? I'm telling you the truth. You know, there's nothing like a little pressure in life to just put you in position to really tap in into your power. I'm telling you, man, that pressure will activate the power within you. All right, 1 second, please. Hello, friend. Hello, son. So glad to see you. Thank you for shining on me today, son, and every day. Awesome. I am pulling in to my spot, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead on, my love. Yep, always pulling into my spot. You know, last week was the season premiere, and I'm telling you guys, it was such an interesting Friday. It really was. Because, okay, so the Ride Along Mobile is in the shop. They gave me a loaner car, and I couldn't find the keys. I just couldn't. So I streamed the show from the house, and it looks like it's going to be like that for a bit, because that Ride Along Mobile is requires some serious repairs. And, you know, Vanessa ain't got it like that right now at the moment. So we're just going to have to make do. But you know what? When you are a survivor, you know how to just make it work. That is not my spot, and I don't want to park there. So give me just 1 second. We're going to park here, and we're going to get it started, because it's fun, fantastic, funky Friday. And I'm so glad that you guys are here. And I'm going to pull in here to my spot. Hopefully no one will bother. Look at there. Yes. Yeah, it's one of these types of cars, ladies and gentlemen, where, you know, you get too close to something, everything, the alarm goes off. I mean, it's smarter than I am, I'll tell you. But I'm grateful to have this car, because I'm able to stream to you guys today. And how you guys doing? You doing okay? Fantastic. Yeah, it's been an interesting summer, no? But yeah, we kicked off the season last week because it was my birthday weekend. And, I had made a commitment and I said, I'm just going to do it. The show must go on. And I did it. I streamed it from the house last minute, very, very last minute. But it was a powerful, powerful topic that we talked about, the dawn of a new day. And let me see if I can say hello to some people. Hold on, let me see. I need my spectacles on because I can't see anything. How are you guys doing? Okay, let me put these up. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Good day, good day, good day. Cassie's here. Good day, Cassie. Good day, Elisa. Good day, my love. Good day, everyone. Yes, yes. So last week we had to stream from the house because you guys know, the ride along mobile is in the shop. And, when they gave me the diagnosis and the cost to do all that, I was like, wouldn't it happen at a time when because I was making some moves and doing some things over the summer and everything and had to take a break. I was out sick. It was just a lot going on over the summer. I worked myself actually too much last year because we had 2 episodes for each show. I was overworked, stressed out because I was just putting my body and my emotions through all that. And I need a break, and if you don't have an inflow of cash coming in, you tap into other resources and stuff. And that's what I did because my health is most important, emotionally, spiritually, physically, So did all that. And so now that the ride along mobile is in the hospital, we may be streaming from the house for a few weeks, but let's wish and hope and pray and affirm and attract that by Christmas we'll be back into the ride along mobile. Okay. So also, guys, last Sunday we kicked off the season premiere of Spiritually Speaking and Awakening with Ronnie Jefferson and the great Michelle Massey Washington. And we had our special guest, Calvin Street, Black_Abyss. It's on Instagram. Check him out. It was a powerful, powerful show. And I wanted to have him kick off the season because that is the direction of where we're going with Spiritually Speaking and Awakening. I changed the name. It's no longer just Spiritually Speaking. It's Spiritually Speaking and Awakening because that sets the tone and the objective for the show, right? And overall for Stay in Love Motivations, because it's to bring enlightenment and to awaken people for those who are asleep. I tell you, last week, the topic, Dawn of a New Day, there was a scripture talking about the virgins, the foolish. We got time today. The virgins, the foolish, and the wise, and how all of them were asleep. So we are existing in a day and age for the light workers, the light bringers, those who are representing Christ consciousness. Just 1 second. Good day, Cozy. Good day, Spirit. Good day, Reverend Ike. And my new friend. Good day, Dolores Cannon. Oh, boy, I tell you. But it's high time for us to really get into position and really assume and accept our assignment as God's creations. It's high time. All this other stuff don't really matter because it ain't real anyway. But what is real is your assignment. And that's what we're talking about today. Assignment understood. But, we got to do the Friday song. So are you guys ready? You guys ready? Because we are really going to knock it out today. I want you guys to just come with it. I'm letting the window up. Okay? In case, I scare people. I don't want to. So here we go. You guys ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Yay! Things are going my way. Things are going my way. Things are going your way. It is fun, fantastic, funky Friday. I am Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show, where we provide you 100% free coaching at your service, raw will enlightenment at its best. Now, you guys know that, I have a streaming TV show, so, I'm everywhere. They have the app now. As long as you have an internet connection, you can watch me every Friday. Watch.kpmedia.tv. HTTP, of course, that slash thing. But yeah, if you have a phone, if you can install the free app, you can watch me free. I'm a KP Media TV original, okay? Premium television. And they said to me, Vanessa, you know, you offer premium service. You should only, you shouldn't be streaming to I'm like Facebook and YouTube. I'm like, that's how I got started. So it would be a major injustice for me not to stream where I started, and so until things, change or whatever, that's what we're going to be doing, because you guys have been committed to me since the beginning. Elisa, Cassie, Denise McCormick, all of you guys were watching me from the very beginning. So, I started with Facebook. So as long as, unless Facebook, comes up with these outlandish type of rules and regulations and guidelines, I'm just going to have to honor you guys because you have been following me and watching and participating in the show before it was a show. So there you go. So we've done the Friday song. We've had our intro welcome. I've said my hellos. So we're going to take pay some bills, run an ad. You guys see the scriptures. You've had time to pull up your Bible apps. And you see the topic, assignment understood. And when we come back, we're going to get right into it, where we're going to be talking about assignment understood. So let me put my spectacles on because, that's just the way it is. So stay tuned, okay, guys? Thank you. Yeah.
Hello everyone, Vanessa Klinger here. We currently have advertising and sponsorship packages available for the Ride Along with Vanessa and Spiritually Speaking and Awakening talk shows. Are you in the beauty, healthcare, auto, hotel industry? Are you a podcaster, light worker, spiritual teacher, and guide? We have interview spots available. KP Media Network provides global access and simultaneous streaming with a global reach of over 160 million. Go to www.vanessaklinger.com/show sponsor. Schedule a free consult now. Stay in love. Hello. Vanessa Klinger here. I'm offering a special coaching session just for you. For those of you who feel as if there's no love in your life, I can help you find it by providing tools and techniques that will bring you immediate results. Go to www.vanessaklinger.com, schedule a session, and I'll take care of you. Stay in love. Writers, I've partnered with Queen Beauty Studio to purchase these amazing lashes and other deliciousness, like this wonderful matte lipstick I'm wearing. Grab that link. You'll be glad you did. Stay in love.
All right. We are back. Okay, guys. So, today's topic, assignment understood. So let me pull up my notes here. I hope you guys are feeling amazing, grateful, in these challenging, interesting times. But guess what? As I shared last week, this is not our home. We are on vacation, but we're also on assignment. So do not lay up treasures on earth. That's what that scripture means. You don't build and try to establish something here because this is not our home. You lay up treasures in heaven. What's heaven? Heaven is that new earth. I'm telling you, don't ask me how I know. I know, because I know my assignment. I understood the assignment. I understood. It took me a while, but I finally got to it because, I'm kind of slow about those things. But Spirit was patient with me. But seriously, this is not our home. We are on assignment. So, you can get caught up in the hype of trying to build a legacy and No. Store up your treasures in heaven, that new earth that was promised to us. And we have a part to play in that. Good day, cuz I see you. We have a part to play in that. By using our imagination to bring down that new heaven and that new earth from the clouds, our mind. And the next thing you know, we're going to be raptured up out of here. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen, But I shared with you guys last week the dream I had about how we were just lights and we were being transported up into these different versions of Earth. Now, I need to talk about that because my interpretation of that, and this is me, okay? My interpretation was we have the ability to create the type of world we want to live in. That's why I saw different versions of Earth and there were lights going up. So vibrationally and spiritually, where you are, that's the type of world you're going to be raptured up into. Now, the key is if you allow yourself, accept your assignment, and really operate in Christ consciousness, okay, then you will be raptured up into a new heaven and new earth. Otherwise, you got to come right back and clear out your karma. We learned that last week from Black Abyss was sharing with us. That's what karma is. Do not create any more karma. Galatians 6, 7, and 8. You reap what you sow. So stop sowing seeds that you don't want to reap. Okay? Clear that mess up. Work that mess out. Go within yourself and allow spirit to shine that flashlight into your soul and show you where you are deficient and get to work. Clean it up. Then you will be focused and you'll be attentive as to everything that you're thinking about, you're feeling, and your actions. And you'll stop that shit. You'll stop it. And then you will start to operate in Christ consciousness. That's why Jesus did this for us. That's why his whole life was created and mapped out before the foundation of the world for us, because we couldn't get it right. So now we can look at Jesus' life, his story, and understand that he understood his assignment. He walked uprightly. What does that mean? He wasn't creating no karma because he knew, look, this ain't my home. I'm here on assignment. And I'm going to operate in what the word says about I reap what I sow. So I'm going to be very careful about what I say, what I think, and what I feel. Now, the only time that I recall, where he kind of just, was in the Garden of Gethsemane, right before, they crucified him. So that says to me that right before your transformative moment is going to be one of the darkest scenarios, experiences of your life. But when he yielded and he accepted the mission, then he was able to freely allow himself to be crucified. What does that mean? He died to his humanity so that his divinity can rule and reign. He got up out of here. But the great thing about it is, we learned also last week that we are energy, spirit. So when he finally crucified his humanity and his divinity was 100% ruling and reigning, he released his spirit onto this planet to equip us, to support us as we fulfilled our own assignments. Okay? That's not even what I have down today. But we're going to be talking about it. Okay, here we go. We got time. Assignment understood. Scripture inspiration. Genesis 1:26-30. Then God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness. Let them rule over the fish of the sea, over the flying creatures of the sky, over the livestock, over the whole earth, and over every crawling creature that crawls the land. God created humankind in his image, in his imagination. So he imagined what you would look like, Cassie. He imagined your personality. He imagined your audaciousness and your creativity. Because he imagined that. He imagined you. And he brought forth your spirit in his imagination. And he had a conversation. And he said, Okay, this is your mission. Do you accept it? Yes, God, I do. All in his imagination. He created it and mapped out your life and included superheroes, villains, supporting actors, directors, teachers, counselors, everybody to be a part of your story. Why? Because he's in supportive of your mission and your assignment. Jeremiah 1 5 through 10. I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. People want to say prophet, be somebody want to prophesy and all that stuff. Your prophet is your creative center, right? So I appointed you to be a prophet to the nations. I need to put my glasses on. I'm trying to be bougie. I can't see. I can't see y'all. To be a prophet unto the nations, right? So it's all about the mind. And, we're going to be talking about that, spiritually speaking and awakening. The whole theme of the season is about your mind. It's all about your mind. Your mind is your creative center. See, that's why, I mean, that's why no one can read your mind. You know, that's the secret superpower is your imagination, your mind, your creative center, your prophet. See, your mind is going to dictate and create the type of experiences you want to have before you even experience them externally. In his imagination, he created us in his imagination. He thought us about it. So you have the same power to create what you want to experience. Proverbs 18:6. A man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before a great man. Now that's the King James Version. I want to also highlight the NIV version. A gift opens the way and ushers the giver into the presence of the great. Could that be why, certain situations and circumstances won't let you be great or let you enter and be in the presence of great? See, my interpretation of that is your gift will bring you usher in the presence of great. You are great. You are. See, what your gift is going to do, your gift is going to disclose your greatness. Because if it brings you before great men, that means you have to be great in order to get into the presence of other greatness. You did. So what your gift is going to do, if you allow it to manifest, if you do what we're going to talk about in a minute with this other scripture, what you're supposed to do with your gift, okay? Matthew 25:14. Again, it would be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. See, your wealth is this, okay? This, your heart, that's your wealth. Your mind, your will, and your emotions. Your soul is your wealth. What he says. To one, he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and to another 1 bag. Everybody trying to secure a bag, and you already got it. And each according to his ability. See, that's why you shouldn't be, allow yourself to be envious or downtrodden or disappointed because you see other people who have more gifts, because it's based on their ability. It's based on their assignment. Okay? So stop tripping. Everybody gets something. Each one according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who had received 5 bags of gold went and once and put his money to work and gave and gained 5 bags more. You know what that says to me? That says that he sold his gift. He put it to work. So also the one with 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. But the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. Are you sitting on your talents and your gifts? Are you? Huh? Or are you sowing right where you are? Right where you are. Are you using your profit, your ability to create multiplication in your life? Are you? After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The man who had received 5 bags of gold brought the other 5, said, Master, look, Jesus, look here. You entrusted me with 5 bags of gold. Dig this. I gained 5 more. His master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Your gift will make room for you. Come and share your master's happiness. Dun, 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 dun. Love and happiness. Okay, let me stop tripping. The man with 2 bags of gold also came. Master, he said, you entrusted me with 2 bags of gold. See, I have gained 2 more. His master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. The man with the 5 bags and the man with the 2 bags got the same reward, the same response from the master. He didn't care that one had 5 and the other had 2. What pleased him was the fact that they both maximized and optimized their ability to produce more. Because why? We are creators. Then the man who had received 1 bag of gold came. Master, he said, I knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. I don't know what the hell that means. It'll come to me though. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold. Yeah, I got it now. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you. His master replied, you wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers so that when I return, I would have received back with interest. We know what happened to that one. So let me explain this. See, he was afraid to even optimize his gift. See, if you don't know what that is, if you don't know what that looks like, you will allow fear to keep you from even trying. Remember, this is not our home. We on vacation, okay? So it doesn't matter whether you win, lose, or draw. Try. Do what you can right where you are, and it will make room for you. If you don't know what your gift is, if you don't know what all that, I do offer coaching services. And, everybody got a little something. Now, you don't have to invest in me. You can go out there and do what I did, because I was broker than a joke. But I was determined to understand what my purpose and my assignment was. To the fact that I went out to YouTube free and found what I needed to find. Okay? And that's what you need to do. So, how bad do you want it? Remember, we on vacation. None of this stuff is real. But the only thing that's real is us. Our spirit. This is an avatar. This is a body shell. Male and female, he made them. We're both, honey. Because we're spiritual beings. This avatar is how we portray what version the world sees. Okay? So what are you doing with your gifts and your talents? Because this is going to help you to disclose your assignment. It's going to make your assignment even more apparent to you. And your assignment, from my understanding, is to be fruitful and multiply. Okay? How do you be fruitful and multiply? By putting your gifts and talents to use where you can duplicate them and multiply them. That's what that is. And then see, the thing about it is, okay, it says your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. But it also said when you bring in a gift, it's going to usher in you into greatness. See, so if you have a gift and you're like, well, I just did this because I wanted to. I felt compelled to. I wanted to share. Why? Because certain doors in other areas wasn't open for me. So instead of me continually feeling sorry for myself, because I was disappointed, because I was thinking that door over there was going to open for me. But I kept sowing my seeds and utilizing my gifts and talents right where I was. And it was ushering me before greatness so that I could be great. So now it repositioned me. See, your gifts are going to reposition you and put you right where you need to be so that you can multiply your gifts and talents. So, you may think, well, I only got one. All I know how to do is this. That's all you need is one. Okay? That's all you need is one. So, are you going to get to work? Are you? Okay, we're going to see. We're going to see. Okay? Because I'm telling you, 2022, come pass over time. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch last week's episode. The Dawn of a New Day. Go back and watch it. Break everything down where you can understand it. I keep telling y'all, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. No, I'm not want to unalive myself or anything like that. I just know I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I'm operating in my assignment. And when my assignment is complete, I'm up out of here. And I'm going on to my new heaven and my new earth. I'm just saying. That should be your focus. Not all this stuff about getting all this and that and whatnot and trying to build. No. All this stuff is on loan. Doesn't sound like I'm hollering, but I'm not. It's just what spirit, I just got to come with it because, my time is nearing. And I really want to emphasize everything that I want to share with you so that it will finally sink in. Acts 2:17. In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. There are some people that are still asleep and still dreaming. And there are people that are envisioning, right? Young men, daughters will see visions. And some people just dreaming. So what do you have? Do you have a vision or do you have a dream? A dream would denote that you're still asleep. A vision denotes that you are actually engaging and participating in the process of creating that. Okay? Wake up. I know, hot dog. I know, baby. Y'all gonna see hot dog in a minute too. God bless them. I'm back in Genesis 26, 126. God bless them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the land and conquer it. Rule over the fish of the sea, the living creatures of the sky, and over every animal that crawls on the land. Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the land and conquer it. See, y'all think it's this. No, it ain't. It's you. You build and you conquer you. Because that's going to be the biggest battle in your existence as a human being. You have to conquer you. You can't conquer anyone else. but you can conquer and master you. That was a whole story about the crucifixion because he conquered death and hell. That means he annihilated all those fears that were coming at him to try to get him to operate, to not operate in his divinity. Remember the desert experience? It's all in his mind. And I argue that maybe the whole thing was in Jesus' mind. But, it's a whole nother episode. And the cross and the crucifixion is a representative of what you have to do to allow your divinity to rule and reign in your life. I got to die to the flesh. No, you ain't got to die to the flesh, because this is our avatar. What you do have to do is you have to conquer you. I die daily. Okay. That means you put to death some things that are not a part of your divine assignment. I die daily. Okay. Yeah, great. But the flesh, like anger, yeah, if you want to say that that's, what the flesh is, but to me, that's just a soul deficiency. So when you get to identify those areas where you are soul deficient and you improve that, then you'll have the flesh under control. I'm talking to myself too. And I learned something very interesting. And y'all might think, Vanessa, you didn't know that? Well, I told I was sharing with my sister about these little eyebrow stamps that I saw on TikTok, and I got some, and I just love it because it makes my eyebrows kind of almost perfect, and I love it. She was like, "Welcome to the 21st century." I didn't know nothing about it. So, take a break. See, when you are soul deficient, and you work on that stuff, then you conquer yourself, and then you have crucified those ego-driven, humanistic behaviors, because they're all behaviors. But the first 7 years of your life, thank to Dr. Bruce Lipton and Michelle Massey Washington, first 7 years of your life is where you receive you're more susceptible to be programmed, right? That's why the first 7 years of your life is most important. But see, if you like me, almost 57, I'd be like, well, dog, I just realized this. Are you telling me that you feel helpless? You feel like, well, I can't do. Yes, you can do something about it. It's gonna take you a minute, though. It's gonna take you a minute. It's gonna constantly take you investing the time, the money, sometimes the effort, the energy into rewriting and reprogramming your way of thinking, doing, and being. Your mind, your will, and your emotion. Transformation. Soul transformation. Okay. So if you feel as if, you're soul deficient in certain areas, you're like, well, I just cuss everybody out. There's a reason why you're doing that. See, if you get to the root cause, you can remediate the problem. Instead of saying, well, I shouldn't have done that. Yes, well, you shouldn't have done that, but you really should be asking yourself, why in the hell did I keep doing this? Why? Ask Spirit, why do I keep cussing people out all the time? Spirit, why do I keep getting drunk every night? Spirit, why did I have these thoughts about doing this or whatever? I tell you. And I learned something that when you are doing things to yourself that's not of value, then you're really operating in self-hate. You're not loving yourself. You're loving yourself less than everything else. Oh. So ask yourself, my friends, my fellow writers, what have I been saying to myself? What have I been doing to myself that's not of value? Am I eating too much pork and causing my blood pressure to stay sky high? Should I give up pork because it's served its purpose in my life? And should I just eat vegetables and fruit? What is it? And ask for the fortitude and the courage, the strength and the power and the ability to move forward. Whatever it is you're doing that's causing you to love yourself less. Yeah. But see, here's the thing. If you're going to operate in denial, guess what? You still gonna be operating in karma. And guess what karma gonna do? Bring your ass right back here. I'm serious. Until you finally address and deal with that. Whatever that looks like, whatever that is, I don't know. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that you know, and it's your job to remember, what is my assignment? It's my assignment to finally address my karma, clean it up so I can get up out of here and go home. I know that's for everybody's. But the ultimate assignment, then, if that's the case, then what is my assignment in operating as Christ? What's that? Is it doing this? Is it doing that? I had no idea I was going to be doing what I'm doing right now. I just wanted, to encourage and empower people, because for so many years I felt stupid and foolish and felt like I was in a nightmare of constant just, recycling and recycling and recycling, going through the same experience, not knowing that I was on the spinning wheel called karma, going through the same stuff, different scenarios, same scenario, different people, all the time. I didn't know that. But grace is sufficient, my best friend. See, you have to understand that, ladies and gentlemen. What is it? What is it? What is your assignment? It is not our objective as a human to acquire the most toys. That's not the objective. Your objective is to understand what you have been assigned to do and do it. And the key is to ask Spirit to give you strategies, information, tools, techniques, and emotional assistance. Because see, your emotions is what's that energy in motion. So you need that emotional assistance sometimes to get yourself vibrationally in alignment. What does that mean? In the flow. So that you can operate your assignment. Do it afraid anyway. Do it anyway. I'm afraid. But that's fear don't come from your true essence. That's not a part of you. Do it anyway. What's my assignment? Well, maybe your assignment is just take care of kids. Especially if you have kids. Are you doing that to the best of your ability? Or are you going to blame your soul deficiency on why this is happening? Your children are a byproduct of what you produced, okay? I'm guilty of it. I don't even have no kids. I got that hot dog. I just got hot dog last year. What is this, 2020? Yeah, last year. I feel guilty sometimes when I yell at him. I be like, well, why am I yelling at hot dog? Because I'm so deficient in the area. Because I'm tripping on something else. I'm tripping, But it's not too late, But you do have to get into your space and say, you know what, Vanessa, I forgive you, girl. I forgive you. I go over there and pet hot dog and tell him you love him. And he don't know. He just live from moment to moment. So me telling him I love him is not for him, it's for me. So, you trip up sometimes, that's understandable. But how long are you going to blame this and that and whatnot on your soul deficiency? All it's doing is keeping you back from you operating in your assignment. That's not a part of your orders. That's not what was written down for you to in your assignment. Now, I think I put that down. I got to find it and make sure I wrote down. Okay. Assignment is defined as a task or piece of work assigned to someone as part of a job or course of study. Okay. Now, some of you, course of study, okay, you're studying yourself, right? Could it be that your assignment is to understand and study yourself by the experiences that you have, by realizing that you're creating karma, by realizing that you are the creator of your experiences? because you are God in his imagination. See, God is having an experience through you in his imagination. We are his creation. So he's having an experience, a human experience from a divine space. It's deep, ain't it? Yeah. Just got downloaded to me. The same with you. If you allow yourself to operate in your divinity, you can you can have a divine experience in a human space. So, what did it say? Assignment is defined as a task or piece of work. That's why I say you're a piece of work. See, you got to get with this. Assigned to someone as part of a job or course of study. Your job is to conquer you and to become more like Christ. Sure, whatever you want to go. Okay, enlightenment. Because we are light beings. This is just a shell. This is just a costume. This is just wardrobe, right? You are light being, spirit. You are spiritual being, light being. So in order for you to be transported out of here instead of coming right back, thanks to your karma, thanks to your heaviness in flesh, you know, you got to lighten up so that you can be transported to your new heaven and your new earth. I know, baby. I know. I'm just so bored. You have to deal with the day because I got a full plate. I might take you to the park at lunchtime. Guys, I don't know what's going to be happening next week. I'm just going with the flow. I may have a car, I may not. We're going to see what happens. I believe it happens. And if not, guess what? We're going to be streaming from the house. So let me say hello to some people. Got a couple minutes. See what everybody was saying. Yep, getting it all ready. All right, girl. Yep. All right, Cassie. Great. You know, I'm grateful that, it doesn't matter whether it's one person or a million people that's watching me right now. It don't matter to me. It really does not. I know what my assignment is. You should be making more money. That ain't none of your damn business. I'm on assignment. I know who I work for. You should be no, I know who I work for. And it said my gift will position me and usher me before the great. So you think I'm working out? I'm not. That's why I work full time. I do the best that I can with what I have. In my spirit, I'm a multimillionaire, right? And I am. I vibrate that. So, it shouldn't be about, I got to just know you do the very best at where you are, right where you are. And don't concern yourself about everybody else. Everybody's on this train, they doing all this. And, more power to you. But that ain't Vanessa, okay? That is not Vanessa. Who keeps messaging me? That's not Vanessa, okay? Oh, boy. If you don't know what that is, then, do what you have to do to get into a space. You hot, boo-boo. Do what you have to do to get into a space to where you can receive your orders, right? Do what you have to do to get into that space. My phone, I tell you, to get into that space so you can receive your orders from spirit. Right. All right, I didn't want that to happen. All right. So, okay. My phone just went off, guys. You probably can't hear it, but I can. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I thought I turned it off. Okay. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. I guess everything's fine. I don't know. Can't see, guys. Anyway, so you got to get into a space where you can receive the orders and understand exactly what you're assigned to do. Now, I'm like I said, I work full time, and I always have worked full time. And I do have a business. I do have Stay in Love Motivations, but it's a non-for-profit organization. So everything that I'm working, I'm actually funding all this, and I'm okay with that. Why? Because I know this place ain't my home. I'm not building up treasures here. See what I'm saying? So how are you building up and storing up treasures? How are you? I need to worry about becoming. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your job is to fulfill your assignment. Is to understand what your assignment is and do it. Now, for years, for years, I let the window down now. For years, we were, um, we were receiving training and spiritual teaching from churches and all this kind of stuff. Don't worry, I don't knock the church. What I'm alluding to is this. When Jesus was here, his story said he was 12 years old. He says, "Wouldn't you know I'd be in my father's house about my father's business and all this kind of stuff?" But then once he got what he needed to get, he went out into the world and operated in his purpose. He understood his assignment. So for those of you who are going to church and receiving word, that's great. But are you still fulfilling in your purpose and operating and understanding what your true assignment is? Go into all the world and preach the gospel. Yeah, that's great. Okay, what's gospel? Good news. What's the good news? Is that you are loved more than you ever could imagine, and that you do matter, and that you are God. You are. You are God's imagination. We all come from the same stuff. That's hope. It's the truth. We come from the same stuff, which is different percentages, images of his imagination, of his great, vast imagination. We are different versions. No, thank you. We come from the same stuff. We are different images. Thank you, Spirit. We are different images of God operating an assignment. Now, what is that assignment? I can tell you this. Okay. This is what I'm going to share. I got 6 minutes. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me this. Now, this is not on the scripture listing, but I'm going to share this with you guys. Go here. This scripture right here that I want to share. And then we're going to be done for the day. Sure is. There we go. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless, and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Now, and he said, "Let there be light." Who is light? Us. We're light. Let light be. Where you at, light? So I need light. I need different types of lights to be here so that it will illuminate this darkness, so that it will overpower this darkness. So let me imagine what those lights would look like to exist to bring life to this place, and also to operate on an assignment to fulfill my objective. You know what that objective was? To bring as many people back with us. Everybody be trying to save everybody. I get that part. I get that. But your assignment is to operate as Christ consciousness. Be a God imitator. Let your light shine before men. Be a light. And to be someone's version of God. Whenever you feel, whenever opportunity presents itself. What does that mean? That means if you're going 5 minutes, hot dog. That means if you're driving down the road and you see a homeless person, we see homeless people all the time, and you see a homeless person, and you feel compelled, and you got $20 in your pocket. You know what? Make their day. See, we are all lessons for each other. The lesson that she learned from me, giving her that $20, was that God is real and He does see me. In spite of my weaknesses, my soul deficiency, He saves me. And then what that teaches me is that, dog, that could be me. I got so many financial responsibilities, but that could be me. So that's how you save people. You can talk to me all day about this and that, whatnot, but if you're not being God to me what I need you to be, no. So are you being a God imitator? Are you operating your assignment? Do you finally understand what your assignment is? You should, my love, you should. That's how you will that's how you can be fruitful and multiply your gifts and talents that have been given to you based on your ability. I am not a brain surgeon. I don't even have the desire to even learn how to study all those years to operate in someone. That does not excite me one bit. And being a nurse and all that does not excite me one bit. I never have. Oh, you're so compassionate, you should be a nurse. No, hell, I can't. Because, honey, I don't like bodily fluids. I mean, I'm throwing up in my throat just thinking about stuff. No. Okay? No. But I do know what turns me on, right? I do know that. So what turns you on? What is it? That is your ability. That is what's going to help to reveal to you what your assignment is, what your purpose is. It's going to maximize and optimize your talents and your gifts to bring you before greatness, to usher you. See, if you operate from that space and not be concerned about what they're doing because they may have 5 talents and you ain't got but one, what you gonna do with it? I didn't have but one talent. I was like, I just like working on computers. I like accounting. I like doing, and when I started thank you, Spirit. When I started putting to use the one talent that I had, it opened up a plethora of windows. Because your talent think of it this way. Your talent is like a house, right? Your gift is like a house, but it's got all these windows. And when you finally get turned on to your gift, those windows start lighting up. Then I was like, yeah, I can do this. It becomes very apparent, and you're able to see what all of those abilities are within that one house, that one talent. So what's that one talent you have? Is it talking a lot? Great. You need to be in sales, but with integrity. All you need is a good script. If you like to talk and you're very articulate, but let's say you like to just sing, then you probably need to be a singer. That ain't pays no much. Don't worry, you can find you a job to take care of yourself. Just sing, baby, sing. I can do that. Well, yeah, you do that. Great. Do that. Okay? Whatever it is, you do it. And then when you do, you're going to open up all these windows, these abilities that exist on that one talent. And when you do that, it's going to usher you and bring you before greatness. Guys, it's 9:00. We're at the 1 hour mark. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in, and hanging out with me today. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Florida. Woo, I'm loving it. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but you guys just keep tuning in. Okay, I appreciate you so much. And we may be streaming. I don't know. I'm not even gonna create that. I'm just going to be grateful for the opportunity that I was able to be in a car today with the ride along with Vanessa Morning Show. So join me next week as we come back for another episode of the Ride Along with Vanessa Morning Show. And also join us Sunday for Spiritually Speaking and Awakening with my co-hosts, the great Michelle Massey Washington and Ronnie Jefferson, gospel correspondent and co-host of the show. We want to thank you guys so much for watching. Listen, if you didn't catch up on the episode, go back. You can go to watch.kpmedia.tv, go into the Empowerment and Leadership section, and find my channel. And you'll see we had the new theme and the new logos and everything for this new season. We rebranded Stay in Love Motivations. You'll see it. And then it's got the titles. See, I'm getting organized, y'all. I'm getting organized. I be up till 3:00, but I'm getting organized, I have certain things I got to get to the network and get to the producers and all that stuff. I get it to them and, it shows up. So I'm grateful. But, go back and catch up. And if this was of value to you, share it. Share it. That's how people get turned on to the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show and Spiritual Space. So thank you guys so much for your comments. Social media world, thank you so much. Podcast world, thank you, my loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's fun, fantastic, funky Friday. And I want to thank you guys so much again. So until next week on the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show, stay in love. Thank you guys. Bye now.
Thank you for enjoying the show. If you have an awesome product or service that you would like Vanessa to promote, go to www.vanessaklinger.com/show sponsor and we'll get back to you. We have monthly sponsorship programs, ad slots, all kinds of wonderful, great things to promote your product or service. Contact Vanessa today.